themselves totally to the Lord. Not verbally, but lifestyle. Yeah, lifestyle. Lifestyle. Yes, ma'am.
And also the kids is looking at that too. And that's a big help to them.
Yes.
Because if you in the home and you're not doing, you telling them they need to go to church, but they tell you, you ain't doing what? Where you go?
Right.
See, it's about a back and forth.
Yes.
So like you said, it has to be some commitment, some
Yes.
dedication.
Yes.
For the kids to look up on you as a parent,
Yes.
as a friend, as a whatever, grandmama, whoever you want.
Yes.
Later. It has to be something in there that they see out of you, out of home. See what you doing.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
that show proof. And some of them might not be doing it right then, but then they can't say anything bad about you because they don't see anything.
Yes.
See what I'm saying?
Yes.
They don't see nothing.
Exactly.
The only thing they see is the good part.
Yes.
So they can't go back and say, well, hey, you, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's all they know.
But us the hands
Yeah.
of them, you don't have that many, well, you might, I can't say you don't, but I don't see it like it used to be back in the day, older days. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
You don't.
Sister Rock, you know, Laura, Teresa, and their mama. I mean, these people dedicated.
Yes, it works.
You know, go to church, go to church. You have to see what I'm saying? It's also different. These people, these kids, mom ain't trying to go to no church. I mean, they like, I'll say they saved too. I'm not saying they not saved. That's what I'm saying. But you know what I'm talking about. You don't teach that to them.
Yeah, they're
So
dedicated.
the kids,
Yes. And you bring up about that point because, since you brought up those persons were dedicated. I'm sure y'all heard me say before, and they weren't even feeling well. And I couldn't make them stay home. I tried. But there was so much God in them and so much church in them, they refused to stay at home. We're a whole different generation. Totally different. Those persons were totally committed. That's the word. Committed. Committed. And just personally speaking from as a pastoral point of view, I miss that. Because they were committed. They were literally committed. Committed. We don't really have that in this generation or this dispensation as we get back to those older saints. Yeah. Anybody else on one? We'll go to two.
and Pastor too, you have to be on your faithful time.
Yes.
To be able to give them instructions.
Yes.
Because sometimes we as parents too, we don't say the right thing. For the kids. I'm not saying don't say nothing bad, but you don't say it good.
Right.
Yes.
See what I'm saying?
Yes.
And the enemy knows that you didn't say it good.
Yes.
So hey, he's waiting on the time to jump in on it.
Yes, he is.
See what I'm saying?
Yes, he is.
And we're not paying no attention, but you got to go before God, that God can give you the instructions of how to instruct the kids
Yes.
at the home.
Yes.
That they will be prepared to do what they supposed to be doing as a child.
Yes.
You know, not trying to be the parent, but be the child.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, you know, you got to be praying and, you know, to tell you the truth, you got to be praying about everything.
You do?
Yeah.
You certainly do.
You know, be praying about everything that goes like God. I mean, I'm like, Sister Ross, you ain't gonna have, you know me, you ain't gonna have no ups and downs in it.
Right.
I'm not saying that.
Right.
But things will work out for the good
Yes.
to them that love the Lord.
Yes.
Because according to His purpose.
Absolutely. 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 Anybody else? Any add on?
Then, and I guess we should, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Is that you had parents, had people in the church who correct others, even if they wasn't their kids.
Right.
But now you have, if you correct it, the kids, the parents gets mad,
Right.
it's all out of sorts and acts ugly, and all you do is trying to correct them. And then you get the parent, and then we talk about now, between now and then, some things you can't do now.
Right.
Because then, if I correct Teresa, Sister Floyd wasn't gonna say a thing. She would probably get after Teresa herself, that back out there. I mean, she would say, man, you should behave yourself. You lost when they got after you, you wasn't doing that.
That's right.
And that's what I would tell my kids. But now you want to get out there, then the parents and the whole family is getting after you and getting mad at you because you're correct. You know, correcting. So it's a different generation. So you want to correct them, but then when you got parents that you know that's gonna get upset and have the whole church upset, you just say, okay, I'll leave it alone, pray for it. I said, you gotta pray about everything then. But then you could just correct. They could correct my kids. I could correct theirs. As long as I did it all and they did it all, everything was fine. But now you got people that just get church folk. I mean, these ain't people that come every now and then. These people come regularly. And they get mad, get upset if you say something to the kid. Get an attitude, you can tell the expression on their faces. Mother, I can't even think of her name now, lived in Virginia.
Jeffries.
Jeffries, yeah. She said their countenance, you can tell when you saying something, their countenance just changed. And the Holy Ghost said, don't say no more. Because you can tell when their countenance has changed.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know which one y'all was next. I'm
Go
going with
ahead. You can go ahead.
Please, you go ahead.
you.
I just was gonna say Jalen and Talisha. I can be like them when I grow up. That's all I was gonna say. That their actions already speak for me. Everybody knows.
I'm just gonna stay. Sister Teresa.
I was just gonna piggyback off there real quick. Sister Mary and Sister Ross too. Like Sister Ross said, we are in a different generation now.
Yeah.
That back then you could, blah, blah, blah. You know, now we got work when we got home. It not even got on us and told our parents what we were doing. And even if they tapped us in church, our parents still got us when we got home.
Yes.
Now they sad. Okay. And so the thing I was gonna say, in this generation and time now, it's too much of a free will that parents give to their kids, you know. They let them make the choice of whether they want to come to church or whether they don't.
Yes.
You know?
Who's God?
And that's where the problem has lied. You know, it started well, I can't get them up, they don't want to come to Sunday school, they don't want to come to this, you know.
Yeah.
So the parents have gone off and left them home. And now you got a generation, because they were left in that state or was allowed to make their decisions, now they're having kids and they don't have no interest to bring kids because, you know, they were allowed to do those things. But, you know, just like we said, we looked at dedication way back in the day with our parents.
Yes.
They weren't just dedicated to one thing.
No.
They supported everybody. They supported every function of the church, from the Sunday school all the way down. And they were our examples.
Yes.
They were our examples.
Absolutely. 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 Let me get Mr. ACW, Mr. Mayor.
I was just going to say, you know, when it comes to the children, that goes as far as back as when we were taught right and wrong. And then the new generation, my age, you know, we said, hey, it was too hard for us. So we're going to allow our next generation, they're going to go down an easier path. And that easier path has not been successful. If you look at our society today,
Yes.
I still catch the flack from the 22-year-old and the 16-year-old twins. Why and woe is me? Why do we have to? And I tell them, well, this is the right way, number one. And when you go out into the real world and you have to succeed, that old school person that's older than me, that is holding that job for you, they're more likely going to take you over than the new person because they cannot handle or work in the surroundings of working with the older people. And that's the same thing with the teaching of God, that there is yet still a heaven and there is yet still a hell. In the house, there is still, it's not your choice of what you're going to do and when you're going to do. Sunday morning is still considered family day in the Carter household. It's family day. We go to church on Sunday morning, and I'm praying and hoping that you're getting something out of it. You know, it's still classified as family day, go to church. We are going to church, and if you are sick, then you stay in the bed. You don't get up. I'm not coming home. Some of the friends, their brother, he can go to church a couple Sundays ago. When he was watching the game, and his mother called me, and I said, oh no, no, there's no TV. If you're gonna play sick or you gave him the opportunity to stay home, no, there's nothing. You stay in the bed and you suffer your sickness for the whole day. You know, and same thing goes with these two younger ones. I mean, they have so many questions today. It's question on top of question on top of question. And then they come back and it's rephrased a different way to a point to where I have to say, what? You know, and, you know, and when I call home, when I call mom, she says, we have got to pray even more now because society is teaching them one way. What took us 16 years to put in them, the world can tear it down in a matter of minutes, seconds.
Yes.
And we have taught that there is a heaven and a hell. We have taught that you must live right. You must be obedient. You must serve God. You must pray. You must fast. You know, and it is amazing. It's amazing that they can miss service one time, and there's always there's a doubt automatically, or something has come up, and they question it. You know, and so you have to stay on top of it with this younger generation. You know, I stress to them that, hey, God is yet the head. He is the head of the household. It's first God, second your daddy. I said, then you're grading, and they corrected me, no, it's God, you're grading. Even if she's not here, it's still grading. Then it's you, you know, and then it's us. So they understand, they know, but it's just amazing at the things that are thrown at them left and right. On the TV, on the news, at school. Someone just posted, who's coming to church, someone just posted, can we tell our schools to stop trying to teach being gay is okay? A parent just posted that on our way to church when I picked him up from school. Just posted that today. Parents are upset. You know, but also part of that is our fault, my generation, because we wanted to be lax in the teaching, lax in the discipline, lax and you have your chores that you got to do around the house. They still got chores. You don't do your chores, you're not going to the basketball game. You're supposed to read your scripture. You didn't read your scripture. You didn't tell me about it. Okay, you still not going. Yes, I understand it's a little bit hard. It's a little bit different, but I told him, I said, when you get older and I'm dead and gone, you'll be able to call on God yourself. You'll be able to seek God and get an answer from the Lord because you have been taught that.
Let's go back to teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Grant?
I'll really nothing. But, you know, I'm just looking back, time is so different. When I was growing up. Sister Ross called on us for something. I'm just using Sister Ross. And she called on us, you got in trouble. Our mother didn't go question Sister Ross. They had so much confidence in them that what they said was right.
Exactly.
And then they told on you. And you didn't take it, they didn't go out there, you got in trouble.
Right.
See what I'm saying? But you can't, today is a whole different ballgame.
Totally.
Because you can't even tell the kids how to pick up the fan. What they say to her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But these are baptized believers.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Saying that the Holy Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that. But you can't correct it.
Yeah.
You can't correct these kids. What did he say? He said, well, I thought that's what I heard. But see, back then, they didn't do that.
No, no,
If Teresa told on us, we got in big trouble.
Yes.
For her one tell.
Yes.
She didn't ask us what she said.
Yeah.
We got in trouble.
That's right. Exactly.
But Pastor, I miss those days.
Yes.
I miss the way they worship me. The people said they didn't know what, they didn't know how to read good, but that's what they didn't know is about God.
Right.
They were dedicated, they were dedicated.
You couldn't beat them with God. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. They were dedicated, totally dedicated. Yep. And that's what God's looking for now. And I would say something the late Bishop Ross said, old stuff is good stuff.
Yes.
It ain't outdated.
Yeah.
It's still good stuff. Still good stuff. Anybody else? Can you talk? What you want me to do? Want me to read it? Oh, all right. Hold on. Okay. She can't talk, but she got it written down. Genesis 18 and 19. Thank you. That's all right. 18, 19, Genesis. Okay, listen to this, y'all. That's pretty good. Genesis 18, 19 says this. For I have known him in order that he may command, watch this, his children and his household after him, that they keep the way of the Lord. Wow. To do righteousness and justice, that the Lord may bring to Abraham what he has spoken to him. Household. In the house. Keep it. Amen. Keep it. In the house. This is back in Genesis.
All right, now.
This is the Lord. This is the Lord speaking, y'all. Woo! It starts in the home. In the house. Yes, ma'am.
I was just listening to Brother AC. He took a good point there that I picked out is that a lot of it's come from those that got kids now. It was hard on us, so I'm not going to be as hard on my kids.
Yes.
They do that in the natural, but that was a good point that they also do that spiritually. We were made to go to church.
Yes.
I ain't gonna make my kid go to church.
Yeah.
So that was a good point right there.
Yeah.
That is, I think, the key to it.
Keep.
Why the generation is the way they are.
Mhm.
Because the parents have relaxed. They have let down
Yes.
the standards a little
Yes.
bit.
That's it. Standards.
Lower the standards.
Mhm. But in Genesis, he tells us, point blank, you don't let nothing down.
He said,
Keep it. I mean, the other thing, the definition, it means obey.
that's right.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Anybody else on? We still on chapter verse 1. Wow. Okay, let's go to verse 2. I got a question about verse 2. Verse 2 says this. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise. Is that literally the first commandment?
With promise.
It is for
With promise.
It says, honor your father and your mother, which is the first commandment with promise. Huh? Huh? It's the first commandment?
with a promise to keep.
Y'all right. But literally, it's commandment number 5.
Yeah, it is.
Literally. But it's the first commandment with a promise. Because if you look at the others, it has no promise with it.
Right.
But this is the first one with promise.
That's right. That's right. That's the first one to live with God.
Yes.
That's the other one.
Exactly.
All that, yeah.
Yes.
This is talking about now.
Yep. Us. Yes. Yes. It's the first. But what is the first commandment? With promise.
I will promise.
Uh-huh. Guess what it is? It's in verse number 3.
Verse number 3.
Yes, wise.
Okay.
Because if you look at your Bible, it's a continuation. Number 3 is continuation of 2.
Yes, it is.
He explained what the prophet said. That it may be well with you, and you may live long on the earth. Huh? That's exactly, because it's continuation. From verse 2 to verse 3 explains whole commandment. Wow.
You know what, Pastor?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what and I listen to y'all, not just y'all, but Sister Osborne, and with y'all. Did y'all talk about how Sister Osborne did y'all one time? That's why it was very important.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? You wouldn't see that,
No. No.
but she did.
Right.
I'm bringing your horn.
No, you're right.
I'm bringing your horn.
Come on, comment on that.
I don't think that,
Right,
I
understand, understand.
Yeah.
But she can see through the eyes of the Lord what was good for you, that you might live long.
Right.
Yes.
That's why we have to stay before God.
Yes.
That God will give us the instruction that we can give others what He's at,
Yes.
even the children.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? And when I look at that, that's what I think about. The kids, you know, they don't like it,
No, we didn't.
and they don't know about what's supposed to be.
Yes.
But you have to teach them.
Yes.
Right.
Teaching is very important.
Very.
See what I'm
Very.
saying?
Yes.
And most people, some of the kids have never been taught.
Right.
Somebody's asked me, somebody's husband, I don't care if I got one kid. If that one kid can learn, it does me good. Because that one kid may go out and get many. But we just
Yes.
looking at the one number, the number one. See what I'm saying? I'm not.
Good
I'm not
analogy,
breaking up the down. I'm just stating.
Yeah.
But as I look at that, and I just thought about Sister Robin, she's probably one of mothers. I'm just using her as an example.
Right.
But it was good for them.
Yes.
It's good for y'all.
It was. We didn't see it though. We were mad.
Yeah.
I see that. We were mad. We were angry. We were upset because we wanted to go outside because they were knocking on the door. Can they come out of the place? She said no.
But
Not right
the
now.
kid now, though. Thank you.
Yes, it was beneficial.
Paid off.
It paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't see it, and we didn't thank the Lord for it then. But as we have gotten older, we thank the Lord for it
Right.
Yeah.
because it was beneficial.
Right.
Because we would not be what we had in the Lord if it had not been for that teaching.
Amen.
Yes, yes, exactly. Miss AC.
I was going to say that was just the basis of us having the Bible study in the house, at home. You know, Ephesians, those 2 scriptures alone taught us, and it is very true, inspired us. And we would be like, man, we're out of here. And she was like, no, we got Bible study first. This comes first.
Yes.
First and foremost.
Yep.
And she taught us, you know, not only that's long life for you, but that's long life for your next generation. You know, so I stress to them, and I see them when they get frustrated and upset because we're patient with my brother, you know, and I tell them, I said, but this is a must. This is called, and I told him, I said, it's in the Bible. I said, we are here to be a help to him. I said, through the good and the bad. And I said, even though we have more bad days right now, with different medications and things like that, I said, God is yet going to bless us. I said, whether God takes my life today, I said, that's fine. I said, but He's going to grant you guys longer longevity. I said, because of the sacrifices that we have made, not only with our loved ones, but also giving our time to God, giving Him more time. You know, I tell them, you've got to give Him more time. You know how to pray. Well, why don't you give Him a little bit more time? How much more time? Well, hey, I'll let you think about that. I thought you was getting ready to say 30, 45 minutes there. No. I tell them, I said, you guys are teenagers. I said, and time is moving so fast with you guys.
Yes, it is.
I said, so you have to pick and choose your time. If today you need to give them 2 minutes, tomorrow if it needs to be 5 minutes. I said, you work accordingly. Set your timer and you work accordingly, according to what's going on in your life. And I told them, I said, watch God bless you back. I said, it will be with a longer life and more fulfilled life. I said, when you do these things, I said, it plainly says it in the Bible that he's going to bless you. He's going to keep you. And then you're talking about all of the other things that follow that, your health, you know, your finances, you know, your loved ones, that you're wanting your family to be saved and healed and things like that. Those things just, it's like a domino effect. They just fall in place. And God can bless and God can move.
Yeah. Sister Teresa?
That's one of the things our parents, you know, when we was coming up, well, in church, we would always hear that, you know, honor your father and your mother. But one thing our parents would always remind us, you know, you shortly need that.
Yes, they sure did.
The key is still obedient to your parents.
Yes.
That's what's going to give you, the Bible said, that's what's going to give you the law.
Exactly.
Honoring your father and your mother,
Mhm.
that your days may be long on you
Exactly.
of the earth.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's the key.
Mhm.
You
But
can
it-
get around that.
Yeah, you can.
You can do other things, but you can't get around
Can't get
not
around it.
honoring your parents.
Yeah.
You got to, that's a must.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
For us to do it.
Because the cross-reference to that is also Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 16, talks about it. And it expresses that the fact that obedience to God's law, which is the law of command, will, watch this, will bring blessings. Will bring blessings.
Right.
And so, you know, our children want blessings, but you got to obey. It talks about in verse 2, honor. Also in Deuteronomy 5 and 16, it says honor your mother and your father, or father and mother. Honor them, and then you will have a long life on the earth. But I want to show y'all something. I think I got it on the board. Two different translations. This is the NIV. It says this. That it may go well, watch this, that it may go well with you, and that you, watch this, that you may enjoy long life on the earth. Enjoy. Enjoy, I mean be happy.
Right.
Long life.
Right.
But I like the NLT, watch this. Then I'm done. But it says, I like it because it's a carryover from verse number 2. It says, if you honor your father and your mother, things will go well with you, and you will have a long life on the earth. And I like it because NLT it brings the carryover from 2. If you honor your father and your mother, things will go, watch it, things will go well.
Right. Right.
You want things to go well?
Right.
Honor them.
Right.
Honor them. Uh-huh.
And I looked at that too, you know, you honor their teaching because one
Yes.
thing, like they've been down that road,
Yes,
so what will give you long life if you listen.
exactly.
But if you don't listen, you're going to end up going down that long road
Exactly.
and probably shorten your life.
Yes.
Basically, you can't do that, you know.
Yeah.
So I look at that too, is following their instructions.
Yes.
As well.
Exactly. 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 It brings life. And I just like that.
Keep you out of trouble.
Keep you out of trouble. And you enjoy life. Enjoy life. And life is to be enjoyed.
Amen.
It's to be enjoyed. There's going to be some valleys, there's going to be some mountains, but it's still to be enjoyed. It's still to be enjoyed. Anybody else on these? You got another?